Hey guys, how's it going? I am Emilie Wyrick. I'm a personal trainer and fitness instructor at Planet Granite, Portland. And today we're going to be working on mobility. And mobility in my book means flexibility and stability. And in order to do that, you're going to have to push your body a little bit. And so that's my goal for today. You might actually break a sweat. Who knows? This is all about like what feels good for you. So I want to make sure you respect those boundaries, but be prepared, if you can, to push yourself a little bit. This workout is designed to open up all the major joints of the body, to get some inside internal heat going, and yeah, it's time to get started. So we're going to warm up with some deep rib cage breathing, and we're going to include all of our musculature in it. So I want you to stand with your feet close together. You're going to squeeze your inner thighs together. And if you looked at me from the side, you'd see that I'm squeezing my glutes. My knees are a little bit bent. My shoulders are back in, and my belly is in really tight. I'm trying to get the best posture possible. My chin is in, my forehead is back, my spine is as long as possible. And with that, we're going to do 6 counts with our arms up and 6 counts with our arms down, inhaling on the way up, inhaling on the way down. I'll count us through the first couple. So here we go. Arms by your sides, palms forward. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to press it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With me. And out. For 2, 3. And out. Really fill those rib cages. And 4. Really squeeze every part of your body as you inhale. And hold that squeeze as you exhale. We have 3 more. You should be feeling a little heat now. Two more. Last one. Perfect. Reset, and you're gonna go back into that really strong position. Your arms are gonna be up overhead. I have a very small apartment, so it might be hard for you to see, but up top, I'm holding my hands together with just my my pointer fingers let go from that fist. And I'm gonna go into a circle. I'm trying to go as much into 360 degrees as possible. Every time I feel a spot that feels sticky, I work my way through it using my breath. Doing 5 in one direction. This is 3. And 4. And 5. And then switch directions. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, your body should start feeling warm by now. We're gonna go into some standing cat-cow positions. Really wake up that spine. So your feet are about shoulder width apart. Your hands are on your thighs. You're gonna scoot your hips back, shoulders back and together. And we're gonna start by exhaling out and curling our tailbone under, tucking our chin, and creating as much of a C curve in our spine as possible. And then we're gonna inhale, fill our bellies, pull our shoulders back, tip our tailbone back, look up towards the ceiling. We're gonna do 10 of those. That's 1. And that's 2. Really deliberate here. Exhaling on the way down. Inhaling on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Inhale as much as possible. Really feel the articulation of your spine, especially this piece between your rib cage and your pelvis. Try to create as much of a stretch there as you can. And on your cow position, see how much you can get through the mid-back, between the shoulder blades. 3 more. Last 2. And done. All right, we're gonna start getting into a little more intense movements. So starting with walkouts. Working on getting the shoulders warmed up, wrists warmed up, hips, pretty much everything, ankles, knees. So you're gonna hinge at your hips until your hamstrings say no more. You're gonna place your hands on the ground, and you're gonna walk yourself out into a plank. And walk yourself back in. Now, if this straight leg position is a little bit more than you're ready for right now, bend your knees, come down to your knees, and walk out into a knee plank. Come back into that half squat, stand up. And you can do anything in between. So you can come it down, bend your knees, with bent knees, walk out. Lots of options here. Just make sure that you're pushing yourself to the limits of your mobility and flexibility today. Don't worry about what I'm doing. This is for your body. Make sure as you're walking in, you're reducing the wobble from side to side as much as possible. So pull the belly button in, finish with your shoulders right over your wrist creases, squeeze the booty as you come all the way down, squeeze the booty as you come all the way up. This is number 5. We're doing 10 here. 6. 'Should be getting a little bit easier for you. 7. 8. 9. 10. Last one. Down. And back up. big squeeze. All right, come on down to your hands and knees. We're going to be doing a series that focuses on the flexibility of our right hip. So coming into a downward dog position, you're going to center your weight in your left foot. You may need to come onto the toe, and that's okay. If you can, push your left heel to the ground. That is ideal. Walk a little bit over to the left side of your mat as well. And we're going to start by straightening that right leg out and squeezing the glute to bring that right leg into as much of a standing split as possible. 10 times. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hold that leg up, bring that leg forward, and now we're going to drop the back heel and straighten that front leg. Drop the heel, straighten the leg. 10 here. As much of a straight leg position, it's almost like a triangle. 6, 7, really dig into that straightening. 8, hold in. What you might feel is that that right hip is coming forward, so pull that right hip back. 9 and 10. Come down to the knee of that left leg. Now we're going to go into a hamstring curl on that left knee. So squeeze that left glute, bend that left knee as much as you can. Avoid the dreaded hamstring cramp. Pull in, 2. Pull in, 3. Pull in, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. From here, come onto that back left toe, either here or you can come down onto that knee. It's completely up to you. If we're coming back onto that left toe, we're going to take our left arm and rotate straight towards the ceiling. We're going to come down, place our, sorry, that was our right arm, place our right hand down and open up through the left side. And switch. 3, 10 total, 5 each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. All right, now we're going to go into our twisted lunge. So your right leg is forward. You're going to turn that right foot and drop down onto your left hip. Your right foot is going to stay on the ground as much as possible. Your body may want to take it out, and that is fine, but pull it in as much as possible. And with your right arm, you're going to reach towards your left foot 10 times. 3, 4, you're really using these muscles. 5, and stretching these. 6, and these. 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to center. Step your feet back down to your knees. Come into a child's pose position. Just see how those hips are feeling. And then come back into a plank position. Back into a little bit of a child's pose sit, and either step or jump into your version of a squat. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. So while you're here, take your elbows to the insides of your knees, and we're going to work on really pressing out through this squat position. Your squat might be a little higher or it might be a little lower. Your body is different than mine. We have 15 seconds left. From here, you're not just going to stand up. Nice try. 5, 4, 3, 2, From here, you're gonna keep your elbows close to your knees and you're gonna straighten your knees. And then drop back down into your squat and back up. That's 2. We're doing 5 of these. 3, 4, and 5. That takes care of our right side. All these movements, range of motion is your scaling method. So reduce the range of motion or increase the range of motion for all of these movements. That's what flexibility and mobility and stability is all about. So we'll go into that movement now. Our left leg is going to be the one that goes into the air. So back into that downward dog position. As much of that right leg and right foot on the floor as possible. And we're going to reach into that split as much as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweep that leg through. Come into that lunge. And then we're going to drop that back heel, straighten that front leg for 1. 2, remember your options to drop your knee. 3, 4, the wider this position is. 5, the more of a stretch you're going to get in the back leg. 6, 7, 8, specifically the heel. 9, remember, pull that hip back. 10, and drop down to the knee, straighten that back leg, and here we go into those hamstring pulls on this side. So pull that heel in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Back into those rotations. See if I can do it without falling this time. So, taking that left arm straight up towards the ceiling for 1, and then right arm 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, really rotate through the spine, 9, and 10. You guys are doing great. Doesn't this feel amazing? Going into that twisted lunge. So that left foot turns out, drop down to the right hip, bring the right arm in towards the right hip, left arm reaches towards the right leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to center. Back into child's pose. See how those hips are feeling now. And then tuck those toes under. And either step or hop into your squat for 30 seconds. Here. Again, elbows in towards the knees, hands in prayer position. See if you can get a little more upright this time. 30 seconds of squat joy. That's 10. Doesn't this feel amazing? Really find that squat position where this feels the most comfortable or the least uncomfortable. And then again, we're going to go into those unfolding of the knees. In 3, 2, 1. Keep the knees and the elbows touching if possible. That's 1. We're going to do 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Have a seat. That is our So we got into ankles, knees, hips, toes a little bit. And now we're gonna go into our shoulders. So you sit the way you are most comfortable. If you wanna work a little bit of flexibility and stability through your trunk, you can come into a straddle position, otherwise a seated position if you have like a yoga block that's comfortable. You can sit in a chair as well, it's totally up to you. I wouldn't recommend sitting on a couch though. You're gonna need to move your arms in different ways. So we're gonna start with our hands and arms straight out to our sides. And I want you to think about, even though my arms are reaching away, they're not reaching with my body. They're reaching away from my body. So my shoulder blades are really pulled in, my shoulders are down. My fingertips are pressed together. My entire arm is one locked, kind of like iron arm, we'll call it. And we're gonna press down for a count of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Palms forward. Press forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shoulders burning? Excellent. Palms down. We're gonna do circles forward. 10 forward, tiny circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circles coming from the shoulders, not from the hands. 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach and circle. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bigger. 1, 2, control. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep those arms up, cactus position. We're gonna keep the elbows and shoulders down, press our palms down as far as they'll go, tap, tap, and bring the palms up as far as they'll go, tap, tap. We're doing 10 of these. 2, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 3, tap, tap, 4, tap, tap, 5, tap, tap, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep it going, shoulders down, 10, and back up. Bring your arms up overhead, and you're gonna pull your elbows back and towards your rib cage. 1. If you want to, grab the air and squeeze through your grip. 2. Open the hands, squeeze. 3. Open the hands, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Finger flicks. Fist as hard as you can hold and then flick out. We're gonna do this for 60 seconds. Ready? And flick it. Keep flicking. Listen, which one of your hands is making more noise? Whatever hand is not making as much noise is the one you need to focus on. That's your weaker hand. That's the one that's less coordinated. For me, it's my left. It's 20 seconds. How are those shoulders feeling? Yes, this is mobility. This doesn't feel like mobility. This is mobility. We are working your finger extensors, your wrist extensors, and your abductors, and your rotator cuff here. Halfway through. Yes, I know, it's uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable too, but I'm still smiling. 20, shake it out. Next up, take those fingers, place them on the floor, and you're going to press down until your hands are on the floor. If your seated position in the straddle makes that a challenge, come onto your hands and knees. Fingertips first, then knuckles, then palms, then wrists. Then peel up from the palm, knuckles, fingertips. That's 2, we're gonna do 10. 3. Keep those elbows as straight as possible the whole time. Spread those fingers nice and wide. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Take your hands forward, turn both hands out, thumbs down, right hand over left, and we're going to straighten out our elbows and then straighten them again. Straighten, straighten. 3, keep your shoulders down. 4, pull your shoulder blades together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Undo the hands, switch side. Now left hand is on top. Open it up. 1, keep the shoulders down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to take our arms into opposite internal and external rotation. So right arm goes up and pat yourself on the back. Left arm goes back to scratch yourself on the back. 1, open. 2, open. We're doing 20 total. 3, open. 4, keep those shoulders back. Belly in. 5, 6, your range of motion. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, we're going to finish up with some full body rotations. So, starting in a bridge position. I'm going to bridge up. I'm going to reach my hand around. My feet stay on the floor. Then I'm going to bring my feet around. And then I'm going to bring my other foot around. My hands stay on the floor. And then I turn around. So I want to make sure that whatever is trailing doesn't come up until that other limb touches. We're going to do 10 total. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right, that was 30 minutes. That was our mobility. I hope that your body feels a lot more open your joints feel a lot less crunchy. Thank you so much for joining. Again, I'm Emilie, Planet Granite Portland. Check out the rest of our upcoming live classes on our website and on our Facebook Live page. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining. It has been a blast. Bye.